You're not going to talk to him like that.
But I am. And what are you going to do? And what are you going to do? You're not going to talk. Don't fight with me. Don't fight with him. Don't fight with me with him.
No woman is ever going to disrespect my husband in front of me. Never.
You hit me. I didn't hit you, Mama. That's you, bitch. No, don't play with me. She hit me in my face. Then I'll beat your ass. Don't ever get my face again, bitch. Take your asses inside. Try again next time.
Yandy's reaction about these rumors is proof that they're true. Because a hit dog will holler.
The love and hip-hop world just witnessed one of the most shocking, unfiltered, and downright explosive moments in franchise history. And it all went down in public with cameras rolling and fans screaming. Picture this, Yandi Smith, already tired of constant whispers about her marriage, walks into an upscale Atlanta event only to see her longtime rival, leaning in close, laughing, and shamelessly flirting with Mendeecees right in front of her. For a split second, the room went quiet and then Yandi snapped. Without hesitation, she stormed across the floor, words flying before her hands did, and then it happened. The slap heard around Atlanta. The crowd gasped, Erika stumbled back, in shock, and Mendeecees tried desperately to calm the storm. But the damage was already done. That one slap didn't just ignite a feud, it triggered a chain reaction of leaks, receipts, and betrayals that would flip the love and hip-hop universe upside down. The streets of Atlanta were buzzing long before the slap actually happened. To truly understand why Yandi Smith finally lost control and smacked Erika across the face in front of a stunned crowd, you've got to know the messy, layered history between these women and the man caught right in the middle, Mendeecees. Harris, for years, Yandi has worked hard to brand herself as the perfect balance of boss, wife, and mother. She built businesses, fought for her family while Mendeecees served time, and stood tall through humiliation after humiliation. But if there's one wound she's never managed to heal, it's Erika. Erika, fiery, unapologetic, and always ready with a smirk, has been a thorn in Yandi's side for nearly a decade. Fans remember their clashes from earlier seasons of Love and Hip Hop, New York, when Erika and Samantha Mendeecees' other baby mother formed alliances against Yandi. And while the dust seemed to settle after Mendeecees' release, insiders knew the rivalry never really died. That's why when Erika suddenly popped back up in Atlanta, people raised their eyebrows. Why here? Why now? And why, of all places, at an event where Mendeecees and Yandi were expected to appear together? It wasn't coincidence, it was provocation. According to multiple eyewitnesses, the tension started simmering the moment Erika walked into the upscale venue, dressed in a form-fitting red dress that commanded attention. Erika made sure her entrance was loud. Phones came out immediately, recording her arrival, with fans whispering, "Oh Lord, this about to get messy." Yandi, already aware of Erika's presence, tried to keep her composure. She smiled for photos, posed with fans, and played the role of the unbothered wife. But behind the scenes, she was boiling. People close to her revealed she had already been hearing rumors that Erika was reconnecting with Mendeecees. Rumors of late-night texts, social media myths, and suspicious run-ins at clubs. At first, Yandi brushed them off as old drama. But seeing Erika waltz into the same room as her husband changed everything. And then it happened. Mendeecees, who had been working the room, greeting industry friends and shaking hands, suddenly found himself cornered by Erika. Witnesses say she leaned in close, laughing loudly, touching his arm just a little too long and whispering in his ear like they were sharing secrets. One onlooker described the scene like this: "It wasn't innocent." The body language said it all. Erika knew exactly what she was doing. The crowd noticed, cameras noticed, and most importantly, Yandi noticed. At first, she froze. Friends say she clenched her jaw, her eyes locked on the scene like a laser. People tried to calm her down, reminding her to play it cool because cameras were everywhere. But Yandi had reached her breaking point. Years of holding back. Years of being painted as the villain in messy baby mama drama. Years of Mendeecees' shady moves. It all boiled over in that single moment. She marched across the room with the fury of a woman who'd had enough. Guests backed up instantly, sensing something was about to go down. Phones shot up in the air, live streams started rolling. And before Erika could even step back, Yandi was in her face. "You think this is cute?" Yandi shouted, her voice cutting through the music. "You think you can sit up here and play? With me, with my husband, like I won't check you right here." Erika smirked, unfazed. "Maybe if you kept him happy, he wouldn't be looking my way," she said coolly, her words dripping with venom. That was it. That was the trigger. The slap came fast, sharp and loud enough that people swear they heard it echo across the room. Erika's head snapped to the side, her hand flying to her cheek in shock. The crowd gasped, some screamed, and Mendeecees immediately jumped between them, trying to hold Yandi back as she lunged forward again. Security rushed in, dragging Yandi away while Erika shouted back, "You weak! That's why he's still looking for me." Her words caught on dozens of phones instantly, became the line replayed in every viral clip. In that moment, the rivalry reignited in front of the world. It wasn't just two women fighting over a man. It was years of bitterness, betrayal, and unresolved wounds exploding all at once. And for Mendeecees, the man in the middle, there was no hiding. Cameras caught his face, guilty, panicked, and caught red-handed in the kind of mess he swore he'd left behind. But the slap was only the beginning. Because once those videos hit social media, the internet would take this private war and turn it into a worldwide spectacle. Erika wasn't about to play the victim quietly. Yandi wasn't about to back down. And Mendeecees, Ski was about to get dragged into the dirtiest public scandal of his life. The slap didn't just rattle the walls of that Atlanta event, it rattled the internet, too. Within minutes, videos of the altercation were uploaded to Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and YouTube. Clips of Yandi storming across the room, Erika's smug grin, and the sharp crack of Yandi's hand hitting Erika's cheek spread like wildfire. Fans replayed it frame by frame, dissecting every move, every word, every facial expression. But the slap was just the beginning of the storm. Almost immediately, Erika clapped back online. Hours after the incident, she went live on Instagram. Her face still slightly red from the hit, but her tone sharp and unbothered. "Y'all saw what happened," she sneered. "That girl been pressed about me for years. She mad because no matter how much she screams, her man always comes back my way. If I wanted him, I could have him. Period." She smirked into the camera, letting the words sink in, practically daring Yandi to respond. The internet went crazy. Fans flooded the comments. Not Erika bragging about stealing husbands. Yandi slapped her once and gonna slap her again if she keep talking reckless. This is the messiest season of Love and Hip Hop ever, and I live for it. But Erika wasn't done. She began posting cryptic screenshots of alleged DMs from Mendeecees, showing messages like, "Where you at? Don't tell nobody I hit. You up?" Whether real or fabricated, they sent the fan base into meltdown. People debated endlessly. Were these authentic receipts, or Erika's way of stirring the pot for clout? Meanwhile, Yandi chose silence. Instead of posting, she unfollowed both Erika and Mendeecees on Instagram, a move fans instantly noticed and screenshotted. Unfollow equals confirmation. One Twitter user declared, "Yandi knows something's going on. She wouldn't unfollow unless she felt betrayed." But silence didn't mean weakness. Behind the scenes, insiders leaked that Yandi was furious and plotting her next move. One source claimed she told her team, "If Erika wanna play with me, I'll expose her for the liar she is. And Mendeecees better not let me find out he's been entertaining her." The fallout wasn't just between Yandi and Erika either. Mendeecees' name started trending, with fans demanding he speak up. But instead of clarifying, he stayed quiet. That silence only made him look guiltier. Memes roasted him mercilessly, painting him as the man who lets women fight over him while he hides in the corner. And then came the leak that flipped the scandal upside down. A blurry video, allegedly from a club weeks earlier, showing Mendeecees and Erika standing close together laughing. And in one shocking moment, Erika placing her hand on his chest. The video went viral instantly. Blogs plastered headlines like "Mendeecees caught with Erika before Yandy's slap." The footage sent shockwaves through the fandom. Suddenly, Erika's claims didn't seem so far-fetched. Fans started to wonder if Yandy's rage wasn't just about flirting at the event, but about months of disrespect piling up. One comment summed it up. That slap wasn't just about tonight. That slap was years of frustration. Producers of Love and Hip Hop couldn't believe their luck. A slap, the leaks, the online war. It was everything they dreamed of. But even they weren't ready for the chaos Erika caused next. Days later, she dropped another bombshell during a second live. She claimed Mendeecees had been texting her while Yandy was asleep. "He told me he missed me," she said. "He told me I was the one who understood him." She didn't show the alleged texts this time. But her words alone ignited fresh debates. Yandy, meanwhile, was under immense pressure. Fans demanded answers. Her silence was starting to hurt her image, making her look like she was dodging the truth. Finally, she broke it, but not in the way people expected. She posted a simple black screen with white letters. "Don't play with my family. God don't like ugly." The post went viral, with over 1 million likes in 24 hours. Fans interpreted it as a direct warning to Erika. The comments poured in. "Yandi ain't gotta yell. That's a threat in bold font. She about to drag." Erika with receipts of her own. "This ain't over. It's just getting started. Getting started." And they were right. Because while Erika had been loud and messy, Yandi was quietly preparing to strike back. Rumors swirled that she had her own receipts on Erika, not just about Mendeecees, but about Erika's other entanglements in Atlanta. Insiders whispered that Yandi had already reached out to producers, promising she would bring evidence that would end Erika's credibility for good. The anticipation was electric. Fans camped out on blogs and gossip sites, refreshing for the next leak, the next video, the next piece of the puzzle. And the more people speculated, the more Erika leaned into her villain role. Posting selfies with captions like, "Can't compete where you don't compare and wife mad, but he's still watching me?" Fie. But if Erika thought she had the upper hand, she was about to be proven wrong. Because Yandi wasn't just fighting for her marriage, she was fighting for her reputation, her brand, and her pride. And when Yandi finally clapped back with her own moves, it would take the entire scandal to a level nobody was prepared for. By the time the third night after the slap rolled around, the streets of Atlanta were buzzing. Every club, every lounge, every hair salon was talking about nothing but Yandi, Erika, and Mendeecees. Even celebrities outside of Love and Hip Hop were chiming in. Spice posted a cryptic tweet. "Some PPL love the attention more than love itself." Carly Red jumped in with messy emojis on Erika's IG Live. The situation had gone from one slap at a public event to a full-on cultural moment. But Yandi wasn't done sitting in silence. Behind closed doors, she had gathered her team, her close friends, and even a few producers. According to insiders, Yandi was ready to reveal Erika's dirty laundry. And she didn't care if it scorched the entire cast in the process. One source whispered, "Yandi's been keeping receipts for years. Erika thinks she's got the upper hand, but she doesn't know what Yandi's been saving." Then, just as fans were beginning to think Yandi had backed down, she hit the internet with a grenade. On her Instagram, Yandi posted a picture of her phone screen, blurred out names at the top, but very clear messages below. The texts read, "I miss what we used to do. And don't tell Yandi she can't know." Yandi captioned the post with a chilling message. "Women lie, men lie, screenshots don't." "Careful how you play with me." The internet erupted. Fans gasped at the implication that Erika wasn't just fabricating DMIs. She had actually been engaging in something with Mendeecees. But the biggest shock was that Yandi had receipts that suggested her husband wasn't as innocent as he had pretended to be. Twitter turned into a battlefield. Yandi just proved Erika wasn't lying wait. So Mendeecees was really entertaining Erika behind her back. This is the downfall of a marriage right in front of our eyes. The producers of Love and Hip Hop panicked. They reportedly begged Yandy to delete the post, fearing it would spoil too much before the cameras could capture the drama properly. But Yandy wasn't budging. For her, this wasn't just a storyline. This was her life. And then came the twist no one expected. Erika went live again, this time from what looked like Mendeecees' driveway. In the middle of the night, with her phone flashlight on, she shouted at the camera, "Y'all think Yandi runs this? Mendeecees been mine. He texts me, he pulls up, he checks in. Yandi can slap me all she wants, but she can't change what he'd do when she ain't looking." She laughed, panned her camera toward the house, and smirked. Guess who's inside? Liv sent the fanbase into a frenzy. Was Mendeecees actually in there with Erika? Was Erika trespassing? Was she bluffing for attention? Within minutes, neighbors started recording videos from across the street showing flashing lights. The police had arrived. Erika was escorted away, still filming herself yelling, "This ain't over." Yandy's scared of the truth. The clip went viral across TikTok and Twitter, sparking hashtags like #YandyYVs Erika, #Mendeeceesmas, and even #Love and Handcuffs after. Erika was allegedly questioned by officers. Fans debated endlessly. Was she stalking him? Or was there something she really knew that Yandi didn't? Meanwhile, Yandi broke down in tears during a private meeting with her close circle, according to another insider leak. "I built this family," she allegedly sobbed. "I held everything down while he was locked up, while the world counted us out. And now I'm supposed to just sit here and watch Erika try to tear it apart? Nah, I won't let her." That emotional breakdown added another layer to the drama. Fans sympathized with Yandi, but also held Mendeecees accountable, demanding he stop hiding and face the truth. Yet still, he said nothing. His silence was becoming deafening done. Then, just when the internet thought it couldn't get any worse, Erika dropped what she called her final card. She posted an audio recording on Twitter, captioned, "Let them lie." Here's the proof. The recording was grainy, but fans swore they heard Mendeecees' voice saying, "I miss you too. You've got to stop calling me when Yandi's around." The audio went viral within minutes. Blogs rushed to upload the clip. Memes spread like wildfire. Fans screamed betrayal in the comments. Whether the audio was real or manipulated didn't matter. The damage was done. Erika had shifted the narrative. Suddenly, Yandi wasn't just the wronged wife slapping a desperate ex. She was the woman fighting to keep her marriage alive while the world whispered doubts. The situation had spiraled into chaos. Erika painted herself as the side chick who always had access. Yandi positioned herself as the loyal wife fighting back. Mendeecees looked like the silent man caught in the middle, guilt dripping from his every move. But deep down, fans knew this wasn't the end. If anything, it was just reaching the boiling point. Because Yandi wasn't going to let Erika control the story with edited dims and shaky audio. Word was already spreading that Yandi had her own audio, something so explosive it could end Erika's credibility forever. The streets of Atlanta were bracing for war. The Love and Hip Hop producers were praying for ratings gold, and the fans. They were glued to every update, waiting for the next bombshell to explode. And trust me, when Yandi finally pulled her last card, it wasn't just a bombshell, it was an earthquake. When Erika's so-called final card audio clip hit the internet, chaos broke loose. Blogs blasted headlines like, "Did Mendeecees betray Yandi again?" and Erika drops explosive receipts. The blogs didn't even bother fact-checking. The soundbite was juicy, messy, and tailor-made for clickbait. Fans looped the clip endlessly, dissecting every syllable. Some swore it was his voice, pointing out the slight rasp, the pauses. Others argued it was AI-generated, part of Erika's scheme. But one thing was certain: Yandi was done holding back. Late that evening, Yandi appeared on Instagram Live. She wasn't glamored like usual, no heavy makeup, no wig laid to perfection. Instead, she sat in her living room, hair in a bun, her eyes red from crying, but her voice steady. "Let me be clear," she began. "When you come for my marriage, my kids, and my peace, you better know I don't play." She held up her phone. "You want to leak audios? Bet. Let's play that game." The live exploded to over 100,000 viewers in minutes. Then she pressed play. The recording started with Erika's voice, unmistakably clear. "So you really think I'm gone? Let Yandi have you to herself? You always tell me you gone. Leave her? Then." A man's voice replied. But this time, it wasn't Mendeecees. It was another castmate, shockingly recognizable. Rich DeLaz. Gasps flooded the comments section. Erika wasn't even talking to Mendeecees in the clip Yandi had saved. She was using an old conversation with Rich, cutting it up to make it look like Mendeecees. The comments went wild. "WAIT. That's Rich. That ain't Mendeecees." Erika caught red-handed trying to fake a scandal. Yandi just flipped the whole script. The plot twisted yet again. Erika hadn't just exaggerated. She had fabricated evidence. And Yandi had been sitting on proof the whole time, waiting for the perfect moment to expose her. But before the internet could fully process this twist, another curveball dropped. Rich DeLaz himself entered the live. "Yeah, that was me," he admitted in the comments. "That's old. Erika out here messy for no reason. Don't drag me into this foolishness." Confirmation sent shockwaves through the fandom. Suddenly, Erika's credibility was crumbling. Still, Erika wasn't going down without a fight. The very next morning, she uploaded a cryptic Instagram story. "Yandy, wanna play with edited clips? Cool. Let's talk about what I got on my camera. Roll, stay tuned." Attached was a blurred screenshot of what appeared to be a FaceTime call, the silhouette suspiciously resembling Mendeecees. The streets went ballistic again. Was Erika bluffing? Or had she really FaceTimed with him? Meanwhile, insiders claimed the Love and Hip Hop producers were scrambling behind the scenes. This wasn't just drama anymore. It was spilling into legal territory. Contracts, NDAs, reputations, everything was on the line. Some producers allegedly begged Yandy to stop leaking content online, warning her it could ruin the season's rollout. But Yandy wasn't listening. To her, this wasn't about TV. This was about her dignity as a wife and mother. And then came the confrontation nobody thought would happen so soon. Cameras captured Yandi pulling up to a production set where Erika was filming. Witnesses say Yandi didn't even wait for security. She marched straight inside, locked eyes with Erika, and said, "Keep my family's name out your mouth before I end you." Erika smirked, unfazed. "Girl, please. He already ended you when he hit my phone. The two women lunged at each other. Cheers toppled. Producers screamed and security swarmed. Reports say Yandi slapped Erika again, harder this time, while Erika tried to claw her way free. The footage, though not yet aired, allegedly, shows Mendeecees rushing in mid-brawl, grabbing Yandi and yelling, "Stop. You've gone mess everything up." That one line was enough to spark another social media meltdown. Fans interpreted it as Mendeecees defending Erika. Why he telling Yandi to stop instead of Erika? One fan tweeted, another wrote, "If my husband ever grabbed me to protect the side chick, I'd leave him on the spot." For Yandi, the slap wasn't just an outburst, it was a line in the sand. But Erika's smirk in the aftermath suggested she still had more ammunition. Word spread quickly that Erika was preparing to release unedited FaceTime. Footage to prove she wasn't lying. But behind the scenes, whispers emerged of a bigger betrayal. One insider leaked that the FaceTime Erika claimed was with Mendeecees might actually have been with someone else entirely, another castmate, someone who could completely shatter the cast's dynamics if revealed. Now, the question wasn't just about Yandi versus Erika. It was about how many secrets were still buried and who would be exposed next. By the end of part 4, the lines were blurred, allegiances shifting, and the truth buried under layers of leaks, edits, and manipulations. The only certainty was that the next move could destroy someone's career or someone's marriage forever. By now, the drama wasn't just simmering, it was boiling over. Erika's cryptic FaceTime tease had fans on edge, the blogs hungry, and producers sweating bullets. If she really had video proof of Mendeecees stepping out on Yandi, the fallout wouldn't just wreck a marriage. It could destroy a whole franchise storyline. The tension peaked when Erika finally dropped the receipts. At midnight, she uploaded a shaky screen-recorded clip to her private fan page. In it, a man's silhouette appeared on FaceTime, shirtless, reclining in bed. The angle was blurry, his face shadowed, but the voice, deep, calm, deliberate, resembled Mendeecees. Erika added the caption, "Y'all wanted proof. Here it go." No edits, just facts. The internet exploded. Within minutes, hashtags like #Mendeecees exposed and #YondyVs Erika trended nationwide. Twitter threads dissected every frame, slowing the clip down, enhancing screenshots, even comparing tattoos. Some swore they spotted a familiar mark on the man's shoulder. Others insisted the lighting was deceptive. Yandi, however, wasn't rattled. The next morning, she went live again. This time, she had backup. Sitting beside her was Mendeecees himself, arms folded, jaw tight. He spoke directly into the camera. "That video? Not me. Y'all can believe the lies if you want, but I ain't. Never FaceTimed Erika, and I damn sure never been in no bed with her." But fans weren't satisfied with denial alone. Comments flooded the live. "Then why it sound exactly like you, though?" Mendeecees lying through his teeth. Erika already caught editing audio. She could have faked this too. That's when Yandi dropped her bombshell. She revealed a DM from another cast member, none other than SLAPS, admitting Erika had contacted him months ago about helping stage a scene to get Yandi out the picture. Yandi read the message out loud. "She hit me asking me to play along on a FaceTime. I curved it. But I wouldn't be surprised if she found someone else." The internet convulsed. Was the man in the video even Mendeecees, or just someone Erika recruited to pose as him? Suddenly, the scandal wasn't so cut and dry. If Erika had faked the audio once, could she have faked the video too? Meanwhile, insiders leaked that Mona Scott Young, the mastermind producer, was furious. She allegedly called an emergency meeting with both women. According to sources, Mona told them, "If this ruins contracts, I swear I'll cut both of y'all from the show. Handle this on camera, not on social media." But it was too late. The feud had spilled way past television. And then came the next shocking twist. TMZ reported that Yandi had filed an official harassment claim against Erika, alleging defamation and cyberbullying. The claim included screenshots of Erika's taunts, doctored clips, and threatening messages. Erika clapped back almost immediately, posting, "Oh, so now Yandi wanna play legal? Cool. Subpoena my phone records then. You'll find your man all up in my call log." The comment section imploded. Some fans sided with Erika. If she lying, why would she be so confident about phone records? Others backed Yandi. "We've seen this pattern before. Erika messy for clout." Things escalated even further when gossip blogs leaked that Mendeecees had quietly taken a paternity test for a child rumored to be linked to Erika. Although nothing was confirmed, just the whisper was enough to set fire across social media. "If that baby ends up being his," one fan wrote, "it's over for Yandi." By the end of the week, Erika and Yandi weren't just two reality stars beefing. They had become the center of a full-blown media circus. Paparazzi followed them everywhere. Commentators on YouTube dissected every angle. Even celebrities chimed in with Cardi B tweeting, "This some messy ATL's asterisk, I live for." Asterisk, but Yandi wasn't laughing. Sources close to her claimed she was mentally drained, considering leaving love and hip-hop entirely to protect her family. Erika, on the other hand, doubled down, reportedly telling friends, "If I go down, I'm taking them with me." And that's when whispers started about another layer, a hidden player behind the scenes pulling strings. Some speculated Erika wasn't acting alone, that another rival castmate might have encouraged her to stir chaos. A name kept surfacing in online forums: Kimbella. The theory that Kimbella, still bitter about her fallout with Yandi, had allegedly teamed with Erika to fuel the scandal, feeding her old connections and tips to make her stories more believable. While unconfirmed, the possibility set fans ablaze. Kimbella's behind this, then Yandi got enemies everywhere. One comment read, by part 5. The stakes weren't just about one slap or one flirtation. This was a multi-layered war involving lies, leaked evidence, legal threats, and maybe even alliances fans never saw coming. With FaceTime clips, harassment claims, and whispered betrayals. The next move would decide not just by this stage. The Yandi versus Erika saga wasn't just a storyline, it was a wildfire. Every blog, every gossip site, every messy Twitter account was running with it. Fans weren't just debating anymore. They were demanding answers. And the pressure mounted until the drama took an even darker, more dangerous turn. One Friday night, TMZ reported that police had been called to yet another filming location. Sources claim Yandi and Erika had crossed paths during a group scene. And what was supposed to be a calm discussion spiraled into chaos within minutes. According to insiders, Yandi accused Erika of lying about the FaceTime man, while Erika taunted her back with, "You don't even know what your husband doing when you sleep." That one line pushed Yandi over the edge. Witnesses say she lunged, security rushed in, but before they could separate them, Yandi allegedly swung again, harder, louder, more vicious than before. The slap echoed, Erika screamed, and crew members panicked as camera equipment toppled. Someone dialed 911. When officers arrived, both women were pulled aside. Fans nearby managed to record grainy clips, and within hours, hashtags like #YandyY, locked up, and #FreeYandyY trended. Some reports even claimed Erika pressed charges, while others said police treated it as a mutual altercation. Either way, the drama had left the studio and entered the legal system. But the most shocking detail came not from the fight itself, but from what leaked right after. A producer speaking anonymously to a blog revealed that the mysterious FaceTime Erika posted wasn't just fake. It wasn't even meant to involve Mendeecees. Was another castmate all along, the source confessed. She spliced it to make it look like Mendeecees, but the real person in that clip? Jock. The revelation hit the internet like a bomb. Suddenly, the narrative shifted from Yandi versus Erika to Erika dragging Jock into the mess. Already battling his own scandals, was reportedly blindsided. Word spread that Kendra, his wife, had broken down after hearing the rumor. Convinced Jock had been exposed yet again. Fans couldn't believe the layers. Erika wasn't just targeting Yandi. She had roped Jock, Kendra, and possibly others into her scheme. Theories erupted online. Did Erika use Jock to cover up her own mess? Was Kimbella the one who told her to splice Jock in? This is bigger than Erika versus Yandi. This is a takedown mission. Meanwhile, Yandi, reeling from the police incident, doubled down. She released an emotional Instagram post. A black background with white text that read, "The truth always comes out. No weapon formed against me shall prosper." Fans flooded her comments with support. But the skeptics remained relentless. And then came the ultimate twist. Leaked court documents surfaced, suggesting Erika's harassment claims against Yandi might backfire. Lawyers argued that Erika had manipulated evidence, fabricated clips, and engaged in defamation, opening her up to potential countersuits. Yandi pressed forward legally. Erika could end up paying damages instead of collecting sympathy. By the time reunion rumors surfaced, fans were salivating. Everyone wanted to know, would Yandi and Erika face off again on stage? Would Mendeecees finally take accountability? Would Jock and Kendra get dragged deeper into Erika's lies? Insiders whispered that producers plan to use the entire scandal as the centerpiece of the reunion. Cameras ready to catch the fallout in raw, unfiltered detail. But one final chilling piece emerged. An insider close to Erika claimed she still had one last receipt, something she hadn't released yet. Allegedly bigger than FaceTimes, bigger than audios. When pressed, the source wouldn't reveal what it was, only that Erika was saving it for when Yandi least expects it. That single tease set the internet ablaze. What else could Erika possibly have? Was it a text? A video? A witness? Or was it another bluff designed to keep her name in headlines? Fans couldn't agree. But one thing was certain, Erika wasn't finished. As the curtain fell on this chapter of chaos, the cast, the fans, and even the producers knew one truth. This wasn't over. Yandi and Erika's feud had reached nuclear levels, dragging in Jock, Kendra, and the entire Atlanta circle. Friendships shattered, marriages strained, legal papers filed, reputations shattered. And yet everyone felt the same uneasy anticipation. If Erika still had another bomb waiting to drop, the next explosion could tear down the whole love and hip-hop empire. Who won the feud? But who survived the fallout at all? And there you have it, the slap heard across Atlanta. This scandal that spiraled into police calls, viral hashtags, and a tangled mess of secrets dragging half the love and hip-hop cast into the chaos. Yandi may have thought she was defending her marriage. But Erika proved she wasn't just playing games, she was playing war. And if that final whispered threat about a last receipt is real, then trust me, this is just the calm before an even bigger storm. The question now is, who's telling the truth? Did Yandi's rage expose a guilty conscience, or did Erika orchestrate the ultimate setup to take her down? And let's not forget, Jock and Kendra, suddenly caught in the crossfire of this twisted FaceTime scandal. Could Erika's next receipt tear apart even more marriages and friendships before the season ends? One thing is certain, this isn't just drama, this is history in the making. Stay tuned, because the next bombshell could change everything we thought we knew about Love and Hip Hop Atlanta.